Well, we are back. So, got an empty wall socket there. It's actually a NEMA 1450. But before we talk about that, in the previous video, the initial unboxing, I had mentioned that this comes with a 1450 adapter and a NEMA 520. It's a NEMA 515, which is basically 12 amps is what you're going to be able to pull through that. A 520, you can pull 16, just make sure that you're rated for it. But the good news is there's referral links in the bottom of all those, so get whichever one. And even with all my notes in front of me, and this is the most embarrassing, I had said J-Power several times. Juice America or J Plus is the company that is providing the review for this. I literally have the notes in front of me, and I still screwed it up. So, Juice America, we are exceptionally happy to have you on board, and we are going to take your charger, mount it into the cradle onto that wall, and the EVSE is going to be our test subject. So that is the purpose of this video. Hang on real fast, I'll show you what we got going. So there is a right way and a wrong way to do stuff. Typically I do it the wrong way, then come back and do it the right way, as you can tell. So there's our 1450. Here's our mounting bracket. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the sweet spot to mount this, because this monster is so freaking cool. It's a straight line down, so you have to know where to mark. That little scratch mark right there is the top of the cradle. That way I know where to screw it into. Boy, this thing is I am loving this thing. It is so awesome. And I am not just saying that because they sent it to the channel. I have refused two chargers because they were so poor. In fact, one of them still in my closet. I won't even take it out. So we're gonna get our stud finder. We'll see if we can use that. If not, we're going to use the included equipment. Why? Because it works, and it's probably actually easier. So we're not going to use the stud finder. We're going to use the included equipment because that's what you're going to have to do at home, and I really want this to be an accurate representation. So let me grab my tools, and I will be right back, kids. Oh yeah, before I forget, the other discrepancy was the app. I'm told that it's pretty much for a fleet marketing tool in the EU. So as of this recording, it's not really working in the US. So you have to use your vehicle if you can control your charging through that, or set it on the charger and walk away. Why? Because this Juice America charger is going to do everything you need anyway. So sit tight. Let's get to mounting. Okay guys, so got another 240 dropped into the garage. Thanks Dad, always appreciated. About 60 bucks in material, and we got the J Plus booster all fired up. Let's take a look at it. So because your boy ain't so good at measuring twice and cutting once, there's like 100 little holes behind this mounting bracket. But as you can see, when you do it, I am kinked just slightly. So this 2x4 is also warped, so that's kind of why everything got all out of whack. Just measure straight down, and there's 2 holes back in here for the mounting brackets, and I use those wallboard inserts. So this, that's not going anywhere. Good set of accessories to bolt that up, but plugged it right in, straight to 40 amps. I am using a 60 amp breaker in there. I really like this, and I will show you this guys here in just a little bit, but right now we're going to get some juice going to that Tesla because it's at 35%. The EV6 is charged. So one thing I do not really particularly like is cable management. As far as I know, the 1772 handle just sits very nice in the cradle, and yes, that is pretty low. That's about 3 feet off the ground. That's because that's where I had to put it. So we have a really nice ability to hang your cable here, but the other 2 wall chargers that I'm using that are of non-importante, they have a pretty decent cable management. I can just kind of loop them up over here, and I can't really do that here. So we'll have to get a little accessory J-hook and thread it into the wall. But yeah, some cable management, that would have been nice to have. So like I said, we're going to plug this into the Tesla. I'm at 35%, and the good thing with that car is we'll be able to see all the pertinent information on the app and the phone, and we can say it on the Juice America charger as well. So let's see what those look like. Okay, we popped our Tesla adapter onto there. This one on smooth as butter, I might add too, and the lock on it is exceptional, but this was so smooth it wasn't even funny. So let's get in here, wakey, plug you in there, and then this goes through a little cyclic program as it starts to communicate with the car. And there you can see we're at a full 40 amps. And this is what it says on the app. Shows 120 or an hour and 20 minutes remaining till charge. And it is ramping up to the full 40 amps. Right now we're pulling 7 kilowatts at 33, and we're sitting at 233 volts, 39 amps, and we should hit 40 here shortly. I don't think we're going to see 11 kilowatts out of this. 39 out of 40 is where we're going to hit, and 9 kilowatts. The Tesla wall mount will get you up to 11, but that's also at 48 amps. So we can see as it trickles down, we're getting our good power. We're at great amps, and then we have our select buttons up here to get into all of our different modes and stuff, and that will also come at a later video. I keep saying a later video because I'm going to do this one in a bunch of different like topics or series. We had the unboxing. This is the mount up and initial power up, and right now everything is running phenomenal, and we just hit 40 amps. Pow, 40 amps at 9 kilowatts. So, so far, Juice America is killing it with this unit. And man, I'm telling you what, this thing is very cool. You know, I have the other two up here that I use, and they're, you know, as sexy as a wall charger can be. But this thing is just super cool, man. It's this big old cylindrical piece of aluminum. It's very cool to me. I like weird stuff, so that definitely tips the scales there. So we're going to let this Tesla charge up. It's now showing an hour and 15 minutes until fully charged. I tell you what, and again, it's showing the trickle charge rate all the way, boom, to 40 amps. And this thing is absolutely phenomenal. So I have some wallboard work to do now, and always appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for the next one.